Emma Raducanu, British number 1 expected to skip Rothesay International Eastbourne. The British number 1 saw her preparations for Wimbledon hit last week when she suffered an injury to her side in Nottingham. In SW19 last year, Raducanu became the youngest British woman to reach the last 16 of the tournament in the Open era. Emma Raducanu is expected to skip the Rothesay International Eastbourne, but has until 4 p.m. on Friday to make a decision over her participation. The British number 1 saw her preparations for Wimbledon hit last week when she suffered an injury to her side in Nottingham and was forced to retire from her first round match against Victoria Golubic. A year in the life of Emma Raducanu. Sponsored link. Pakistan blackouts choke economy as China power plants go unpaid. Nikkei Asia. Recommended by. Raducanu managed to get through only 7 games before she was forced to stop, which sparked speculation she would enter the Devonshire Park event to get some time on grass ahead of her Wimbledon return. However, the US Open champion has yet to request a wildcard to enter the Rothesay International Eastbourne, which gets underway on June 20th, and could head to the All England club with limited time on grass. The injury sustained at Nottingham was the latest in a string of fitness concerns for the 19-year-old, who has struggled to adapt to life on the WTA Tour since her remarkable Grand Slam win back in September. It was at last year's Wimbledon where Raducanu burst onto the scene with victories over Vitalia Diachenko, Marketa Vondrausova and Sorana Cirstea to become the youngest British women to reach the last 16 of the tournament in the Open era. After her exploits in London, the teenager managed to produce one of the biggest shocks in sporting history with success at the US Open after initially coming through qualifying. Raducanu has not had such a big impact at the Grand Slams this year, with second-round appearances at the Australian Open and Roland Garros, but expectation was high ahead of her Wimbledon return. If the teenager does decide to miss the Rothesay International Eastbourne, it will mean she has only had 35 minutes of match time on grass before going into the third major of 2022. World number 11 Raducanu has until 4 p.m. on Friday to make a decision, with a wildcard on the table if she feels sufficiently recovered from her side injury. Don't forget to follow us on skysports.com/tennis, our Twitter account at Sky Sports Tennis, iPad and Android.